How's it going, everybody? Akiro here, and we have another demo to try out, Star Child, which is another one that also was interesting to look into. Now, as you see here, this is just the little menu screen before starting, and it's another platform game. So basically, you're sitting around, looking around the environment, and solving puzzles while, I guess, surviving. Let's see how this demo works. Wow, this looks so like Farpoint. Just in a different point of view. And you can actually see behind you. Oh, this screams Metroid right here. The ship literally looks like a Metroid ship. And you're like hoping Zero Suit Samus or just Samus like pops out from the top, and then you got that introduction. So Nintendo, take some, pointers here for VR since you're looking into it. Definitely want to try out your VR interactions one day. Is really nice. And the fact that you could just lean in and kind of look at it, give it a nice point of view instead of just, looking at a flat screen TV all the time. That's what I like about VR. It gives you a different perspective of view instead of just, looking it through a window. Now you were looking at it in I guess goggles, if you want to say. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's our character. Now let's see. Now, right now, I can only move left and right with the analog stick. It's not like it's a 360 kind of gameplay. This is like a left and right platform, so it kind of this would be a side scroller then, because it's not like I have any other options. So I can jump. Other buttons don't really do anything except pause or all that stuff. So let's go. Alright, so now this is just a side scroller, and the fact that it's a side scroller, it's following the character. So you're on a how do you call it, a treadmill? This is like a treadmill type of thing, which is not bad. Now, for instance, I want to go all the way down there, but I can't because, this is only a side scroller. So, I mean, it's still going to be great depending on how the story is, but we'll see. Can I stand on here? Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, like you could still get that sense of feel, even though it's not in that perspective. You still get that sense of feel. Like, you don't want to look behind you, but there's still backgrounds behind me still when I look, so that's kind of nice. But I wish you can explore more. But I mean, just the atmosphere. Do I hide? Do I just keep going? Okay, I keep going. I am being watched, I know that. But the controls are very basic, so it's not like it's hard to learn. Alright, here we go. Looks like we got something new. Alright. Hi. Okay, so moving this. X is to crescend, and then, you know, if it falls, it falls. And it looks like I have to connect it to here. Boom. And then fuse it. Pretty simple puzzle. I mean, is that really all I'm going to be doing, though? I mean, hopefully not. Now, with this one, it's not as interactive. This is like another platformer like Moss. But with Moss, you actually interacted by moving your controller towards it, moving things around. This one is going to be a little bit different, but we'll see if they're going to add in a little bit more interactive for us as the viewer, or the camera itself now, to actually do more than just watch. Because this is considered just watching, really, and just using the controllers to play. Okay, so what's up with this robot? Woo! Okay, those two do not like each other. Okay, can I refuse? Like, I mean, I know you're watching me. Help? Okay, no. Alright, I guess I have to hop on. And that was Star Child. I mean, you only did 2 puzzles. It's a side-scroller, and the fact that it's a side-scrolling platform, of course. It's gonna have little puzzles. I mean, there's probably more to it, so I can't really judge it by the demo. Overall, it's not too bad. It's a treadmill where you're basically following the character. It's not like it's a sit-down experience like Moss, where you're kind of in the stage and you're looking around. Where it, see, that's another thing what I like about Moss is the fact that I can be more interactive. Like, it's forcing me to look to the left, it's forcing me to look to the right. This one, I mean, I can glance and look around and explore, but overall I'm not being forced upon it like this. I'm just kind of doing the puzzles, and the thing's already you know, taking me along with whatever I'm locked onto. So that's another thing about Star Child, that it may look interesting, but then it's like I'm not having the freedom of interacting. But it's a nice environment in VR, which is probably going to be a thing where you can play it without the VR headset or with it, which that's another concept that a lot of games are doing. So that way it's best of both worlds. So if you enjoy this, give it a like. If you want to see more, click that subscribe. Hope to see you guys another time.